I'm Annie Mok. I am a writer-artist, made comic books for many years, I make them occasionally. I am a musician, and I am now a Twitch streamer. And when I talk to people in my daily life who aren't like major gamer nerds, and even some who are, I encounter a lot of people who don't know what the platform Twitch is or what Twitch streaming is, so I thought I'd make a little video explaining it. Now, Twitch streaming is, what you're about to see here is a Let's Play. Let's Play is a video on YouTube where you play a game and you commentate over it, sometimes with face cam, sometimes with not. Twitch is live streaming a game, and more often with face cam than not, and having an active chat that talks to you and talks to the rest of themselves. And so what you're about to see is a little bit of a Let's Play. Let's switch over here to Sonic Mania. And this is me here, and that's the classic Sega logo. And here we have the creators of Sonic Mania, and what I try to do in my Twitch streams is, ooh, I gotta adjust my volume on my end a little bit here, not the game volume, but just mine, so I can hear myself talk. And we're gonna let the animation run, which is an incredibly beautiful animation by Tyson Hess and Studio Yada. Tyson Hess being starting as a Sonic fan parody Sonic comic creator on the web, and then ended up doing the licensed Sonic comics for Archie for many years. Now they're under IDW, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And as you can see, this is Sonic returning to his really joyful self, and good old gay Tails. I have this thing about Tails being gay because he's like Sonic, and he's like 12, and he's always like following Sonic around. Sonic's like 15, and he's like this cool kid, and I mean, if you watched or a playthrough of Sonic Adventure, if you played that game, I mean, the whole plotline of Tails' adventure and Sonic Adventure is him literally being, I mean, I love it. How can you not love this with the fucking baby blue birds and all this gorgeous like squash and stretch and the speed lines, and it's so beautifully anime and modern. It's very modern, I feel, in its classicness, and that is the kind of the I think the name of the game here. And I think we're gonna record for maybe about 10 minutes, but we're gonna go with Mania mode, and we're gonna start a new mode as Tails, my favorite, because it's so easy. It's kind of easy mode, and that's something that is the deal with my streams. So again, if you're watching a Twitch stream, the comments page would essentially be a live chat, and you'd be talking to me, I'd be talking to you, but I wanted to give you a little sense of what my, I'm not like I necessarily play a lot of Sonic games, but I just really wanted to play this game again, and I had no excuse to, because I already played it on Twitch. And I almost beat it. I can't beat this game. The last boss is just like too much for me, or like the last level is just like a little bit ridiculous. And Tails has this, just sails away on this beautiful vista, and it allows you to complete the level picking really fast. Why Tails rolls up in a ball? I mean, everybody asked the question about why tails rotate and revolve, because it's like, is there a mechanism in his butt? Everybody asked that. But then the question is, why does he roll up into a ball? Knuckles is an echidna, Sonic is a hedgehog. Those are creatures that can roll up into a little ball. Foxes I never saw a fox roll up into a little ball and roll down a hill. Have you? It's wrong, as my little sister used to say, back in the early 2000s. And this is a special mode, based on the polygon, what do you call character designs based on Sonic R, and let's see if we can get catch a Chaos Emerald. Moving from the control pad to the stick here, and what we're doing here is the rings add time, and the blue spheres add speed. So, but we're already catching up kind of close here, so I'm not sure we're going to need to go to Mach 3. I'm not going to bother with it. I think we just need as much time as possible. And we're almost there. I think we can get there in now. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing with me, Miss Victoire. There's Victorie. I like to say things in fake French. So, there's that. Brutalitoire for brutality when the game is being brutal. Yeah. I can't believe you would fuck up Tails. Why would you fuck up a 12-year-old fox? I mean, I know you're a robot, but come on now. A 12-year-old fox who's too dumb to keep his rings. 12-year-old gay fox. I mean, look at how fucking cute he is when he twirls around like that. It's like so solid. How are we going on time here? And we're gliding. So the story of this game, and something that I like to do on Twitch, is I like to do, if I can, backstory about the game's creators, and just try to do a little analysis on its intent, its narrative, what it's saying through the gameplay. Because games are a really cool medium, and I find that even people who play games don't know a lot about it, don't know many of the cool ones. They're a little still, you know, a little bit niche. And I think games are for everybody, or should be for everybody who wants to play them. And that's why I play on easy mode with things like Tails, is that I'm just trying to see the narrative, I'm trying to have the experience, I'm not trying to die 1,000 times, and because, frankly, I'm embarrassed by it when I'm on Twitch and I die over and over again. I feel like I'm wasting people's time, but, yeah, I mean, it's just a good time. So what I was saying about the creators of Sonic Mania is that they are Christian Whitehead, Simon Tomley, and they went by the name Paxman and Stealth when they were developing fan games, Sonic fan games and fan mods, and they ended up developing Christian Whitehead ended up developing his own engine for a Sonic CD remake. Wasn't really emulating the original speed. It was, or the original hardware. It was like a remake from the ground up, which is why that game is so incredible, that Sonic CD remake that he did. And so much fun, because I mean, that original game is pretty fucking weird. So these games are really made out of love, and when you see things like that little animation of him getting hit by the, of Tails getting hit by the, and here we have this classic music. Tails getting hit by the oil. Woo! I'm just encaptured by this game. I can barely say anything. And, the memories are so strong with this one. I remember being at my uncle's house, smelling, you know, probably like bomb water dropped on the floor or whatever, you know? Or weed smell, in Long Island in the 90s. Long Island! I'm an East Coast gal, if you, hadn't guessed. I'm from New Jersey. Let's see here. I think I'll wrap it up with this zone, since we're... Maybe I'll go a little longer. Yeah. That's the thing about Tails, he can swim. I was introduced in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Or Sonic 3, rather. Sonic 3 and Knuckles being this really fun, really awkwardly named add-on, where, and this is a new section for the level, and that's the idea, is that most of the zones are, Act 1 is kind of what you remember, for the most part, with some twists and turns, and that includes the music. And then Act 2, the music is remixed, and the act structures are remixed too. The gimmicks are remixed. There's different gimmicks from different kinds of stages that you wouldn't expect, like stuff from Sonic CD. And let me finish off this boss really fast. Yeah, there we go. Cheesing it. I was on a Twitch stream yesterday and I was playing Batman, and I was just like completely brute forcing, getting shot, and all this stuff up, and this guy watching was like, you know, there's something called stealth, and I was like, yeah, I know. Because that's kind of how you're supposed to play the game, is stealthy, at least those sections, the like quote-unquote predator sections of the game, where you're like hunting down the enemies. I wish I could play more of these kind of games, of these old-style platformers, but they're very quick. They don't take a lot of time to finish. And also, a bunch of them are on my, the Nintendo ones that I would want to play, are on my SNES Mini. And, the controllers for that thing are, so tiny. They're, not because the controllers for the original SNES were tiny, but, because, simply, you know, I had tiny hands when I played Super Nintendo. I was a little kid. It was a long fucking time ago. At my friend Tyler's house, back in New Jersey, back in Princeton Junction, Princeton, which is where I'm from. That sounds like a rich, ritzy area. It is. Now, if you'd like to support me on Twitch and with my artistic endeavors, you can subscribe, or excuse me, you can follow me at twitch.tv/HeyAnnieMok, create an account and follow me there, and then you'll get an email alert whenever I go live, which is hopefully once every few days, a few times a week, I would say, no doubt. And you can donate with bits. A bit is about an American cent, or it is an American cent, so you can donate bits when I'm on stream, and you can also subscribe to me for $5 a month, and for doing that you get special emotes, which I'll display on screen here, and that supports me, and thank you so much for joining me. Is there anything else? Yeah, I mean, One thing I'd like to say about Twitch is it can be just a really nice, chill time to hang out with a streamer, to hang out with the people in chat. If it's a good environment, if people are chill, and there's no like toxic stuff going on, which we really try to keep out of that, out of chat, of course. So it can be a really nice time. So come join us, if you like. If you, whether or not you follow me on @Annie Mok, whoop whoop whoop. How do I do this? @Annie Mok. Trying to highlight it. On Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, mostly Twitter, and I will alert you there when I go live as well. But the best way is to follow, which is free, of course, and you get a little alert every time that I go live. So thank you so much for joining me for this little intro to Twitch and Let's Play of Sonic Mania. Right now I am playing the Batman Arkham games in succession. I am on Batman Arkham City now, following Arkham Asylum and following that we'll do Arkham Knight. And those are a lot of fun for anybody who was a fan of the Batman animated series from the 1990s, because a lot of the same creative team is involved. The same voice actors, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, that's right, Luke Skywalker, of course, playing the Joker. And the same writer on the first two games, Paul Dini, as a lot of the classic Batman animated series episodes like Heart of Ice, stuff like that. And creator of Harley Quinn, too. And what else? I'd like to shout out my friend Mars. His name on Twitch and YouTube is we_gay. Maybe I'll put up a little graphic here with his icon. But his stuff is great, and he's working real hard. And I love his videos and his content, and you should too, if you find it. Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me, and bye. Why can't I end this? I don't know how to end this. Okay, bye.